guys, Fire here. Thanks for joining me, and I review Grim Idol. Grim Idol is, if you haven't already guessed, an idle game. So if you're wondering what an idle game is, it's basically a game where it just kind of does its own thing, and as you kind of progress with stuff, you can upgrade weapons, unlock content, and progress throughout the game. So let's talk a little bit about the game itself. It's honestly, it's got a big kind of elephant is in the most popular, I think, idle game on Xbox is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. And that's an idle game that has been around and still to this day has a ton of people enjoying playing it and having a good time with the game. Now, with Grim Idol, it needs to come in and to deliver with quite a bit of content while you're playing, all while giving the gamers just something to enjoy and have a lot of fun with. As you progress through the game, you're going to start to collect XP, which you then get to use to upgrade weapons. You'll have chances for chests, and everything as you kind of work toward the goal of getting to kind of reset and come back as a stronger version of yourself. Now, the game's got an okay amount of content, but it kind of stalls pretty quickly at the rate of which you really kind of get things. You're only ever really going to gain things from opening chests, and the chests are open with these shards that take quite a while to earn. I think I've only opened 2 chests in my over-hour playthrough, and the reason I say over-hour playthrough is the gameplay is very repetitive. It's almost repetitive to a standpoint where it feels kind of dry, and also is kind of missing a sense of a tutorial for anybody who's not familiar with idle-based games. As you play through the game, it's just going to be clicking. You can let the game either go at its own pace, or you can spam your A button using your kind of stamina energy on the left side of your screen. As you progress through your runs, you'll get more and more things as you kind of go along the way. As you can see, I've gained some weapons. There's opportunities later to get additional like mana things and other stuff as you go through, and you're just going to be kind of digging through things. It almost feels like if you don't decide to explore and buy shards behind a paywall, you're going to just be rather depleted and unrewarded as you kind of get going throughout the game. The fact that it doesn't kind of give you stuff at a more consistent rate, have an easier way to get chests, or just to progress as the game goes, it just kind of feels like it's missing its soul of the game. It gets very bland and doesn't have much of a reason for you to want to come back to it. Now, I do like the art style. It's got a very like demonic kind of go at it and the enemies, but you don't get anything like a compendium to learn anything about the enemies, like little touches that, you know, other idle games add just to kind of give you meat into the game. Really is just kind of missing here for what you would hope to see. It also doesn't do a good job of explaining how to do things or allow you to kind of navigate menus. You're thrown straight into the game and hoping to perform a ritual which doesn't explain a whole lot of why you're even doing these things, and it just feels like a monotonous grind more than anything of an enjoyable experience that is going to want you to really come back to this game. Speaking of coming back to the game, it's got a very short honeymoon when it comes to its achievements, as in about an hour's worth of playing the game, you'll unlock everything along the way, and just kind of be forced to sit and let the game grind out a couple of the remaining little bits of achievements. Even some of the base stuff here doesn't even explain what you need to do to complete out things and be able to buy things. Weapons are hidden behind the ability of hoping to find shards that are a ridiculous grind, and just even when you reset, you lose the ability to use some of your more powerful weapons because they're stuck behind giant XP walls that you're never going to get beyond, and have to spend at least an hour to even touch and begin to hopefully use them as you play through the game. I think Grim Idol is a hope of a fun idle game, but it falls in the shadows of other great idle games that are on the console, which is why it's going to be hard for me to really recommend this one unless you're just on it for the achievement grind. I think anything beyond that is going to leave you with a lackluster experience. I'd love to know what you guys think of my review of Grim Idol. It's down below in the comments. If you want to see more, have any questions, anything like that, please let me know. Outside of that, I hope to catch you in the next video, and you have a great rest of your day.